G'day, g'day. Hope you guys are all having a good one. Today's stream, well, part 2 of today's stream, we are going to be texturing. I'm not too sure how much we'll get into it, to be honest. I think ideally I wanted to finish today, but then I am thinking there is quite a bit to do, so I'm not too sure. I think I got about like 2 hours or so that I'll put towards it. Streaming probably till about 9:30ish, so see where we'll get to. But yeah, I got I think 3 texture combinations I kind of want to get sort of, I guess, approach. 3 realistic ones, and then I want like a stylized one, so we'll see how that goes. However, my last stream randomly crashed. So if anybody was watching that, sorry, that randomly crashed. So, 1, unfortunate, but 2, hopefully it doesn't randomly crash. I think it's just I'm using a heap of VRAM and stuff to render all this stuff, and it can be unhappy. But I'll get into it. Let me change this so it's not like a white screen. There we go. Let me just get my references back up. So I might actually find some actual stuff, but this is kind of what we're working with. Oh my gosh, you would be bored of it already, Amy. How you doing, Master Amy? Let's just see what I might have that would work. Fine. Good to hear. I'm doing decent. That's interesting. Not at all what I want, but a little tired, but otherwise doing pretty decent. What did you get up to today? But I already opened up this one. I gotta go on a rant. I gotta rant about something. None of these, I think, are what I'm after, are they? Alright. Topical rant. Ooh, new brand. There's new brand for your usual stuff. Get anything from the shops? Okay, I want to preface, this is taking forever to load. I didn't realize originally, but these are humongous files. Like, humongous files. Fair. Oh, look at that, 17,000 by 17,000. I don't know why it's so big, but... That's fair. Hope you enjoyed it. I want to have a chat. So there's something I've seen, a topic as of recent, and I have my own takes on it, and I don't know. It's very divisive. Now, first off, well, okay, so it's about something called Stop Killing Games. Everybody's been talking about it recently. I mean, it's irrelevant, to be honest, to us, because I say us as in, well, at least you and me, Amy, because we're not even in the EU. So, completely irrelevant. However, I feel like, there's like two sides to this, and both sides are fucking like stupid. I gotta be honest. And this is my take on that whole stop killing games type of shit. So for one, you've got two sides of the story. You got the people that support it, and then, I mean, you have people that don't support it, like me. However, it's not that I don't support it, though. I'll get into that. But, like, people that aren't really interested in it, they're just, like, not really vocal about it. You don't see them talking about it. And then you got the other side of the story. You got people that support pirate software, and, I don't know. I haven't looked too much into whatever pirate was going on about, but did not sound great, to be honest. And from what I did see, a lot of it was just complete mumbo jumbo that was completely made up. So, Homie, unfortunately, is pulling a shitter on literally everybody. Metal Gear. Oh, I want to know, what's your take, Metal Gear, on the stop killing games? A brief overview. Okay, here's the tricky thing. I think the premise of stop killing games isn't bad. I think the means at which they're approaching it is stupid. But effectively, what it is stop killing games. Don't know what it is. Oh, really? It's some big initiative that's going on. For the EU, so it doesn't even impact myself anyway, because I'm not in the EU. But anyway, basically it's just the crew effectively stop getting support, and they fully cut down the servers for the crew. And then people were like, I still wanted to play the crew, and now you've completely broached my ability to play the game. So there's a petition going on, and that is effectively trying to get game developers. I think if I were to TLDR, if anybody else is watching that disagrees with what I'm saying here and thinks I misinterpret it, feel free to chime in. However, from my understanding, bear in mind, I feel like if I am misunderstanding anything here, it's worded badly, okay? Like, it needs to be, like, iterated a bit better. Because if people are misinterpreting things, then that's going to impact your ability to push an initiative. But effectively, it's to... effectively, when games go to, I guess, end of life, and they get taken down effectively... multiplayer games, sorry. This is only for multiplayer games. It doesn't apply for single player. It effectively is wanting game developers to create a sort of a system for how they want to approach it. So whether you send the, I guess, source files, and you can effectively get, you know, other people can host the servers, or create a single player version within your multiplayer, or I don't know. There's like, I feel like a lot of it is kind of stupid. And I'll get into this. But that's effectively what it is. Effectively, they want to play games, games aren't there, and I understand it, there's preservation and stuff. And I am 100% for preservation. 100%. But I think it's stupid. I've looked into it, I've tried to talk to people about it, and nobody's really had any reason for anything. So, I still am looking at it in a negative sense. And like, I don't really support it, but I think the premise of it is great. I'm 100% there for the premise. I just think the method in which they're trying to approach it is just not it. So if you are like a game developer of any sense, you take a look at this and go, hold on. this is kind of stupid. Because I'm 100% for preservation of games. And I think in an ideal world, all multiplayer games should have a end-of-life system where people can play even after the game's effectively dead, right? And the servers aren't being run. However, the method in which that has to be done completely fucks everything up. So for one, what's probably my first thing that I think is stupid about it, at no point does it state anywhere what this affects in a timeline, okay? This could affect only games that release once this bill gets pushed, if it went through. It could affect current games as well as future games, or it could affect current games, future games, and past games. I am not going to support something if it could impact past games, because that is going to fuck up so many studios. And you got to understand, some people look at this and they're like, well, studios have lots of money, they can do it. That's where people don't know what the fuck they're talking about and why I think this is stupid. And some people that are interacting with it are just stupid. I'm not saying that's the majority of people, but I've definitely seen some people that go this route, and it really hurts me. Okay? The whole game development industry isn't just studios, okay? This would impact indie. This would also impact AA, okay? So if you made a game, and effectively, if you made a game, posted on itch.io, and it was a multiplayer game, in a technical sense, it would have to comply with this. So now, indie developers, you could be a solo indie developer, you would get fucked over by this. Okay? It's either you have to completely remake how you design your game, or you get fucked over. So for one, I think the only, like, I say vote with your wallet instead of, yeah. I would agree with that as well. If a studio's still pulling stupid shit, don't buy from them. I'm 100% of that thing, you know what I mean? Like, the studios I ain't fucking with, you know what I mean? So I think like, for one, unless you have a set timeline for which this impacts, I could not vote for it. I could never, and now I can't vote for it, of course, but if I was available to, I could not do that. Because I think, unless it's current, this fucks over current games. So this means that games that are existing will potentially go and end their game early because they can't be fucked having to deal with this, because it is a whole fucking process. Would you like some games that currently exist to, I guess, go, we're gonna fucking just end support early? I wouldn't want that. And I know for a fact that will be the case, because it oftentimes can be cheaper if you are like dwindling, numbers. I can't be fucked dealing with this shit, because it's going to be a whole lot, it costs money because you have to fully, support in the future. And however, whichever way you approach it, it takes time to set that all up. Time is money, okay? So for one, this would be an instant bye-bye to your Paladins, Amy. 100% instant if this was through and it went through current games. Like, Paladin's gone. Like, boom. Because at the moment they're keeping the servers on, but they're not. There's no developers, there's no nothing. Because there's no developers, no nothing. Who cares? Even if they could keep supporting the servers, what's the point? It'd be fucked over. So, in order to not get fucked over by this, you would end your game early. Hence, reason one, why I think this is stupid. Now, even if it's future games, it still fucks up future games, because there's specific design stuff in this that this doesn't really cover, and you, viably incapable, okay? Games like Microsoft Flight Simulator, games like Star Citizen, and there's probably other games that do it. Those two games I know go for this approach, where they run everything off the servers effectively, right? Microsoft Flight Simulator, you're not running the whole world and loading that right? Like, that's loaded effectively on a server, and you're effectively piecing it all from that server, okay? There is no fucking way, okay, some people just say, well, if you give the source files to, you know, people, then at least people can host it on their own servers and stuff like that. They can just self-host it. That's not gonna happen, okay? For, like, the scale of fucking Microsoft Flight Simulator, that's not going to work. And so, you either... Microsoft gets fucked over because even though they tried to do it, because it's, like, not gonna happen because of how, you know, the amount of servers that Microsoft is probably using to host it all, insane. But they can do it because it's Microsoft, right? That's not viable for normal people. So do normal people get fucked over then? Because it's not, although they shared the files and stuff to be able to do it, it's not really viable for normal people to be able to host those sorts of things. So does Microsoft still get fucked over because of that? Or is that okay? Because if that's okay, then you're going to see studios do that, because it gets away from having to go around this bill. Same with Star Citizen. Star Citizen is constantly hosting, like, because everything's persistent, it's constantly hosting where, you know, all the items are. That requires a shit ton of servers, and then on top of that, what Star Citizen's doing is they're trying to merge everything into, like, one big server, so you sort of can, like, it's hard to say, but you sort of, like, no, long story short, you're able to play the game, no fucking, cutscenes or anything like that, because you're all, like, this is what's the term's called, server meshing. So server meshing, so your servers effectively connected to each other, and, you know, technically, although you're going to a different server, it's sort of meshed together, so, long story short, you don't have to cutscene it, it sort of just goes in and holds. So you're gonna have, like, multiple servers hosting in this one area, but they work seamlessly together. Like, that's one of those things, is like, that's just not viable to host for normal people, you know what I mean? It doesn't matter, you can have, like, many servers, okay, with, like, really good fucking specs. That's just not viable for normal consumers. So stuff like that, where I'm just like, well, stage 2, that's not viable. Does that fuck over stuff? And sure, 2 games. There's probably more games that approach it, sort of like that. However, that fucks up the ability to even approach games that way in the future. So if games now, an approach for making games is now completely out of the picture, you're fucked, right? Like, there's multiple things here that aren't really stated, and there's multiple issues. Like you could say, how the fuck are you supposed to run a any MMO, okay, that has a shit ton of big servers? Technically, there are cases of people being able to host some MMO servers as a consumer. That fucks up other shit. What about, you know, FPS games, you know, that are, like, multiplayer only FPS games? What about a battle royale? How the fuck are you going to do a battle royale? Then you're effectively going to be having to run peer-to-peer. Peer-to-peer battle royale is not fair at all. Like, that's not good. So yes, there are approaches. Peer-to-peer is probably the easiest approach. However, peer-to-peer doesn't work for pretty much any, like, game that's competitive. So, however they're trying to approach it, I just think there's just stuff like that where I'm just like, this just isn't viable. Interesting. So, long story short, if I were to summarize what I'm trying to say is, it's just not viable. It ain't gonna happen. Let's see, take out, yeah. I just think, as a game developer, this would fuck up so many games. Wouldn't fuck up, and I don't know, some people are just like, oh, but this is gonna fuck up your shit. Like, I have no plans, and I have not worked on a single multiplayer game. Actually, there's, like, I did attempt to work on a multiplayer game back in high school, my first year of studying game development, and that went bad. so I decided not to make a multiplayer game. So still no multiplayer game. But in a technical sense, there was a multiplayer-esque game that was developed to some extent, but just was never finished. And I don't think the files exist anymore. So, but yeah, stuff like that I just think is kind of like... I just look at it and I just think a lot of these sorts of things is just so not viable, like, at all. I think the scale in which it would need to be implemented is just not at all viable. And I think the premise of it is great. I'm all for the premise of it. However, it needs to be completely, like, redesigned, I guess, from the ground up in terms of how it, I guess, would be approached. Sorry, if any of you guys are wondering what I'm looking at, I'm trying to find like a pattern that I could use. And if there's anything. That's not too bad. However, I don't think it's biking, would it be? What did they have back then? Did they even have anything? Or Reddit knows what's up. Needle trimming was probably uncommon. Two, 4, and 5. So 2. Interesting. Build 2, paint 3. Where's the ALF HTML? Good thing I got the right design, to be honest. So one idea I definitely want to do is to like a square one, not entirely like that, but similar-ish. Yeah, like this, effectively. I want to do a yellow and black one, so like the lighter colors. Which is not Viking, but... bear in mind, I'm not necessarily trying to approach a literal Viking shield. I'm more just... When you think Viking shield, you think round. And when you think round, that's kind of the approach I'm going for. Not many of these. I kind of like the idea of doing something like these. But I understand that they're not particularly realistic. Vehicle would be cool. It's just how do I approach? Because I have the centerpiece, of course. We got a lot of spirals. Is this round shield or Nordic? No, this is round shield. I mean, I want to do one with like a cool pattern on it, you see? Even if it's not entirely realistic. If it, like, this is a flat color, I would just yoink it, but... let me see. But it seems like the spiral ones are, like, the most realistic. Could do, like, a spiral one. Spiral's a bit of a pain, though. I think technically I could get away with, like, without CC. I mean, I'm not selling it, however. Wolf design shield would be cool as well. I kind of like the ravens, though, you know? But, isn't this more like Celtic, though? Am I crazy? Yeah, I kind of like that. I'm literally just trying to get, like, somewhere... I just want to source, like, somewhere where I can get, like, an alpha. Nordic shield pattern alpha. Whether I make the alpha or... No, I don't really mind. Here we go. These are kind of cool. Some of these are just not at all alphas either, though. Oh, that's cool. Where have I seen this before? Like, is it like, what do you call it? Oh, they've got it. Where did they get? I think that's one of my reference images. That's, yeah. I could try... Oh, there's a swirl there. Like, I could try getting an alpha from one of these, but I don't think that's ideal. But I have seen that before, so they've obviously... These guys are crazy. I don't know if they're, like, remaking it, or... Surely there's got to be, like, alphas out there, though, no? There's some ravens. Two ravens. After. Wait, what am I even writing? Okay. Why are they all, like, sourcing the exact same thing, however? I'm all for saving myself time, because I know that I'd suck at making some of these. See, they've got it. That's really interesting. That's a cool ass shield as well. I make a alpha out of this though. Ah, but it's got the fucking things in the way. I almost need like this, but like flat. Unless I sourced from here. That's the fucking Shutterstock. Oh, I wish there was like the fucking... Is he like similar? Make your alpha, dude. I warn you, I'm not a photoshopper. That is my weak point. Could do that, that's kind of cool. Can I not... Is it only... Fuck, really? Fuck, Shutterstock. No, I'm committed. I need to get something that looks cool. Heraldic. Here we go. See, I don't want to fucking spend forever though, but like, everybody else is getting their shit from somewhere. Oh, and I'm not fucking good at remaking them. We had Victor. Oh, that's actually a fucking great thing. Good loadout, I don't need for... Yeah, I mean, because I don't mind making... Because I don't mind making an alpha, I just need like a flat image that's not impeded. And I'll fucking do some geniusness, but... Shield... You get rid of logo. Maybe not two ravens, maybe just a single raven. It's just a fucking, Oh, here we go. Okay, whatever. They've re-uploaded the Shutterstock thing. Let me save this. Time to see if I can piece this one together. I'm sure I will be able to. It's just going to take a minute. I don't know what sizing we're working with, but I want to get as good of a size as possible. Hold on. I think I can try for like a 1024. I'm not too sure what these are. I think a 1024 should be good. Okay, this is fucking small. Okay. How am I gonna want to approach this? So, I think, or for one, if I went like a black and... What was this? One thing. Just got all the cuts in it though. Oh. I feel like the cuts are gonna fuck it up though. Listen, I would love to be the guy to fucking hop on the stream and just have this shit sorted out, however. That would delay stream. Why is there just so much junk? I don't know. It's been a minute and fucking Google just recently has been shite. I don't need the shield. It doesn't need to be a shield. I just need something heraldic. Effectively. This kills me. Like, everybody's apparently just sourced it from the exact same place, and I cannot figure out for the life of me. It's gotta be somewhere, like, is it like Pinterest or something? But Pinterest is just AI now. Pinterest used to be good. Oh, who cares? I'll look at this later. I'm gonna fucking just start working on it. That shit's just gonna piss me off, I think. Let's just run this. I'll start texturing and then we'll get back onto it. So if stream may crash at some point, see. Okay, here's my shield. be careful because I know one of these. Fuck, it's program. Make me crash out. Just keep stopping scrolling, which is really annoying. Don't trust that. Substance just struggles sometimes. Oh, sweet, you sent me something. Hold on, let me cheers. Vector stock. There might be something here. Why is this like everywhere though? It's like fucking, what's the word? Playing with me. It's like, I know you want it. And I know that everybody seems to fucking somehow have it. But no. What the fuck? Like who? Oh, who in their right mind is utilizing this? That's just embarrassing. This sucks. I have some things that would work, just not like for this. Like I have really good alphas, but not for this type of shit. Is it done? Oh, yeah. Alright. Normal's a little fucky. I don't know what it is. I tried fixing that, actually. I couldn't. There might be something here that I might be able to just use. But, I hate just utilizing these. Like, I would love to increase the amount of shit that I have, unfortunately. Okay. So, I have some pretty good resources already. Hold on, I gotta remember. I was doing it. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, is there no option? Sorry. That apparently the open and browser button completely made for Discord. I was working on this in Marmoset. This was me just testing. So that ironically was just the high poly because Marmoset can now do triplanar materials. I don't mean swapping like these materials from UV to triplanar. I mean like it supports full triplanar. Like, from base, you still need UVs, even if you're utilizing triplanar. Whereas in Marmoset, you can get around that. So there's a couple woods. So, let me see. Wood. Let me see. I want to fluff around. And I don't mind having multiple different kinds. The winch. No, this one's not going to be it. We're just gonna fuck around, really. I think the rotten wood was quite good. So I'm gonna save that one. I don't think there was anything else, however. This one was kind of cool, but I just feel like it wasn't gonna work out. I think in a technical sense I would be able to run something like this, but I feel like it's just slightly off. I will be sourcing this for the paint. Some of the paint. Maybe he's crashing out right now. There's this wood, which is really good. It's not bad, honestly. I hate the colours, but it's not bad to be. I feel like something like that's not bad. Agony. What's agony? Watching me, huh? I tell you, to preface, this is what happens whenever I'm working on a model. I love texturing. This is me every single time I'm like approaching stuff. So like everything within the the game that we were working on, it's just like, okay, let's take it from the ground up and see what resources we like, what we don't like. Create a list of things that could work out, really. I think that one looks great. I'm not a fan. Some of these look alright, but I feel like we've just got better options, you know what I mean? Not worse, but greatest. So we do have wood A, wood B, and wood C. Would say. Now, first and foremost, this is of course rotated wrong. So let's we're going to folder these. Paint. I can probably almost scrap these. I'll scrap the base. That's for sure. That was pretty good. Yeah, this one's pretty good. Runwood. I think it's out of these two. However, I think for the start, I'm just going to go for this. And I can use different kinds of woods for the different shields. But let's go and apply this. So I think I'm debating actually doing a leather inside of there. And I sort of want these to be a little bit. Hold on. What's going on here? Sort of coming through, but sort of not. Ignore these things, it's just height shit. I don't know why. Okay, so some of them are fine, it's just some of them are not as noticeable. These are quite noticeable. Something like that isn't very noticeable. There's wood. Let me just double check if I ran painted wood. Okay, so obviously that seems to be a bit of an issue here. It's causing that actually. Let's also, of course, we don't want stripes. But there you go. What's the AO? Maybe you want the AO. Let me just check. Sure. I'm not liking that, however, so that needs to be adjusted. Really sharpen because I'll add a full sharpen. I will do one that's just a flat color, however, but we will approach some different stuff as well. So I think I want a flat color. I want made the boxes, and then I sort of want like a stylized one. Oh. Then again, I want to do one in Marmoset. Fuck. Okay, maybe I just don't do one in Marmoset. Maybe I don't. I feel like we're gonna struggle here. Me too. Do I have like a medieval? Oh, this looks shite. I don't even know how you get medieval from that. Like, what part of that is? Yes, here we go. If we use some gold ore. Save as. Let me save this. Take a minute to run through. I don't think I like any of these. So there's some stuff that is pretty good. I could run like it's not, I think that's just too clean. This one's not bad, it just need to be colored a bit better. That's just not it. There was another pretty good one, actually. Actually, where's my stuff? Oh, maybe it's under iron. What the fuck am I spelling? So we gotta run... I need to buy some more stuff. I need to buy some textures. I don't actually have really any. I have a couple, but not many. I'm gonna dig this. Okay, that really confused me for a second. So, okay, I want a decision with you guys. Decision. So... Decision A... Paint just on the front. I feel like if you're having a painted thing, it's only painted on the front. However, do you guys disagree with that? I kind of like clean back, but the front is painted. Is the back going to be seen? Oh, the back will be seen. Yeah, the back will be seen. Not bad. I mean, I want to treat it the way that I'd treat most things. You won't paint the back? Yeah. He's also got one of these, which wasn't too bad as well. These are all just free materials, to be honest. But... How big... Where's it gone? Oh, weird. This one's acting a little weird. I think technically if you went like a... Paint. Hang on. Oh, I can't be fucked anyway. But their material's great for tanks. Yeah. It is. Jazz got some really good stuff. Oh, there's these wooden planks as well are really good. I already had them. Oh, there we go. So it's under that. Oh, I see my issue. Hold on. Let me... Oh, that's better. Sorry, it's just the cracks were super, like, a bit much going on. But that's a bit better. Okay. It's only fix these AO because it's adding paint in the AO where that shouldn't be happening, but... There's also this iron one. Or was this the one that we already saw? Hold on. Oh, it's loading. There we go. The alternative is running through here. Let's see if we can find anything in here. I think it like in particular would be like an iron. On. I don't think I like that that much. Sensitive content. Fair enough. What? That was closer than it needed to be. Art station. I just want to double check that there's no art station sale. Because otherwise, if there was and something was on a really good... I don't think so. We are... I'll probably find it. See. I don't know what's up, but ArtStation is like full of Robert Downey Jr. I don't know what it is. Alright, so it's from Javad. My man. Well, he's got discounts. These are cool. Get 10% off when you buy 2 products. These are very good though. He's just so good. Ugh. 2 files. Ah. I see. That confused me. Texturing essentials. Oh, smart masks, however. 77 smart masks though. I have to check that out at some point. I need to wait for the next art station. I should have gotten some of these at the last art station. 10% off isn't really enough, I don't think, for unless I could get for materials. Oh. Filter. That's cool. It's like literally exactly what I need, but I don't really want to spend that much money. Oh, these are so good, actually. Medivh, though. Some of these are really good. Is this all of them, though? Let me see. Oh, these are just some of them, I would imagine. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, 19, 19, 21. Oh no, never mind, 23. Oh, true, Polygon. I always forget Polygon. I thought Polygon was paid though. I think that's why I've ignored Polygon. Unless I'm getting that mixed up with something else. Ooh. Some of these are really good. Fuck, I could have used that for one of my other projects. Ah, you see, it is paid. I think it was like 1K is free or something though. Oh, is it only the free ones? I guess. No, mine, I guess. Nope. Oh, weekly drop. Oh. Never mind. Free. Huh. Oh, that's actually really cool. Wait, how the fuck do they get that? Unless this is just black. Nah, there's some there's some some real fishy business going on there. How the fuck do they do that? Fuck, we could use that candle model on our game. The material's great. Oh wait, sorry. Reading something. There's a new message. Ooh, not bad. One galvanized. Let's go. Some masks. They're usually really good masks. However, I don't know if that's gonna be. I don't know. We'll keep fucking around. Crazy for 4K. This is quite a lot going on. How helpful is that? Okay, that one's probably worth. Fixes the main issue. See, times like this, where I'm just like, man, Marmoset has some really good textures that I would love to mix. However, I can only use one program. I mean, at the same time, I could make my own thing, but I also can't be fucked. I just feel like this takes time that probably isn't worth spending. Also, that's not the worst. Can't you bake the textures out of Toolbag and use it? Yeah. I could do that. I could do that. I believe I could. It's whether that is worth it. Why is it so dark? I'll see. This isn't too bad. I'm not 100% that they would look great, however. With what I was thinking. Let me continue along. And I'll reevaluate that, actually. I don't mind having a blue tinge. Not that much. I was otherwise considering, oh no, we'll see what this all looks like. I am aware that this is going to take significantly longer than I thought because now that I'm actually trying to consider all this, I am 100% getting second guessing. I want it to look as good as I can. See, almost like a greenie. Really? My thought originally was I could almost go like a brass kind of. But I feel like that just wouldn't really be it. You know what I mean? And one thing's for certain, I need more roughness. See if I can snag some rust. The thing is, I hate normal rust. So I don't really want to approach it that way. Oh, it's just not it though. I think this rust also just doesn't work either, no. Oh, let me fuck around with some of these. Did I try playing enough of these? That would be a major issue if so. Why do none of these support triplanar? Like, there's such a major issue. See, what the fuck? So, what? Why do some of them support triplanar but not all? This kills me. You can always, like, run something like this, but never ideal. Just don't think it looks great, you know what I mean? Yeah, this is 4K, it's, I don't know. Not it though. Man. X. Fuck. Filter. Rust metering. What does this look like? Whoa. It's kind of cool. They're way too big, so I don't know. Useful. Let's come back to those. And make sure I do everything. I'll move on to leather and then I'll come back to everything. Oh, loading! It's crazy. There we go. It was a pretty good leather. That was not bad, actually. There was another pretty good one that I kind of dug. Actually, that one's not bad either. Let's maybe go something like that. No, don't worry, there's going to be filters and stuff applied over everything. So stuff that sort of looks a little bit weird is not too big of an issue, just don't worry. And then next, what I want... I'll come back to everything. Don't worry too much. Oh, that's an issue. Let me remove this then. This one can be triplanar, I guess. I'm hoping for a bit more damage going on, but oh well. Price I have to pay, I guess. Damn it. I need to figure out how to... See, they shared something about how to fix some of this. So I'm not getting like the underneath normals. However, it's a pain and it didn't really work. However, we do have Metal Gear here. We may know. What's going on better than me? It's a possibility. I haven't used Painter in 2 years. Oh no. What are you using then instead? Unless I just don't bother fixing it. I mean, it's kind of fine, to be honest, as is. I just feel like it could be better. Oh, let's see. Let's see. I'll retry it. However, I ran into issues following the tutorial. Oh, fuck me. So what he does... as he goes, he adds the stuff. Oh, interesting. He adds it to a normal? What he's doing is really hurting me, how he's approaching it. Let me see this on the side then. But it's not there. Unless I... Oh, I mean, the other approach, actually, would be not ideal. I mean, this is, like, stupid. But it'll work. Watch this. Alright. I already had this. I do that. And I just did this area. See, this is stupid, but it works, you see. I just remove the normal map altogether, and that prioritizes the normals of that. The leather wrap. Oops. I slept it. Want another one though? Oops. Oh, then just hiding the end there. Actually, if that's the case, then we can kind of bring these ones up. A bit of a net positive. There we go, that's pretty good. I'm now just going to turn down the intensity of these folds. There we go. Actually, I might make this dark though. Am I changing? Oh, fuck me. Do we prefer like a dark red like that? I don't know. Yeah, sure, a dark one like that. Probably do better. That's fine. We got it working. Okay. Save. Such a big fucking file. Okay, now I'm gonna apply my normal things and then I'm gonna go back to everything. Because one, I need to fix that, and two, I need to match some things a bit better. Put this into material, which goes not under metals, but means that can be deleted and that can be deleted. So why are we still a meter? Here we go. PC isn't just not happy with that. Alright, AO dirt. I think we will add this. However, at the scale, maybe not. So without width, I think it's beneficial. Run a bit of grunge. And I want to turn this one down quite a bit. So now without width, without width. I want a base color only as well. So without width, I think it adds quite a bit. Builds up a bit more with it all. Now, next we got breakup. bit more contrast, to be honest. Fucking changing. Not the right parameter anyway. Anyway, so that's adding a bit of breakup, really. Be increased width. That could be a bit less, to be honest. So without width, adds a bit more breakup in terms of the colors. Next we got these speckles. They're really cool. However, they're way too big right now. Something like that. Always a goodie. I think this one I want to run under my paint. Thank you, thank you. That's when I want to run under my might look a little bit better, yeah. So I'm hoping it still look a little bit nicer, but breakup, paint, got dust, which can be hit or miss. It'll all add up. I'm not too bothered about some issues that I'm not the happiest about, but sleep time for you? Oh, holy. Thanks for popping by, Metal Gear. I hope you have a good one. And hopefully, this is looking pretty good by the time that I'm done. But, thanks for popping by, though, Chief. And, have a good sleep, Chief, man. I appreciate you popping by and at least helping me a little bit. For some of these little painful areas. I want to add a bit of... I think I want to do that. But yeah, thanks for coming by, and I hope you have a good one, Chief. And we'll catch you maybe next stream, maybe tomorrow, or but next time you pop on anyway. All by grunge. I don't know if it's just me, I feel like I'm just like second guessing some of these things now. It's like, oh, is this right? Is this looking good? I saw somebody posting about the, what do you call it? I actually need to do, we'll need to adjust some of these things, so I don't want so much in like these areas. But about fingerprints on something in GTA 6. I'm just like, oh, well, when they called it a model, like a mesh, it wasn't, they said it wasn't a texture, which is already wrong. However, on top of everything, I don't know, like, every game probably has these. Like, my games did it. Has got like fingerprints and shit. Like, some of that shit's just such a, like, brother, you got no clue what you're talking about. Please. Like, stop sucking off Rockstar. And you got no clue what you're talking about, because every other game company's doing that. Don't say, only, like, oh, there's this guy. Basically, long story short, to explain what I'm like, insinuating. Basically, Rockstar, in one of the trailers, a deep dive, people have seen that there's, like, fingerprint stuff on, like, fingerprint roughness on a screen, and some guys are just like, wow, no other game could do this. Like, no other game would do this unless they're a Rockstar. No other company outside of Rockstar would do this. And it's just like, bro, every fucking company does that. Like, unless you don't stylize, I understand not, but it's such a, like, a easy, quick thing that pretty much everyone's doing. Being honest. See, unless do I keep though? I don't really like the idea of having the dust all there though. Do I? Do that, and then I turn down the levels just so we're not so crazy with it. That's a lot less. See, what is that? A breakup or the air dirt? Hold on 1 second. Amy, what you up to, Chief? Alright, now I'm gonna skim back. I finished that. If you run that, and it's just gonna give me a bit of a bit of breakup. Roughness wise. Some areas that may need it. I am gonna also. I think I'm just gonna go white mask for this. I think I will just remove it off that. Uh, uh, why? Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. Why is that so weird? Why is that so weird? Oh, is this from the smudges? Oh. I was gonna say. That's really confusing me. Amy, you hear him? That's a bit better. I'm gonna fix this though. Fix that because it's super harsh where it doesn't need to be. I want to take a little bit, but nothing crazy, you know what I mean? I mean, I think I'm pretty happy with this is coming together. Coming together. A couple of things. These dots are a bit much, so I do need to fix them. Alright, let me... There's the sharpen as well being overlaid as well. It's nice. Alright, let me now see how this is all going. So what I'm just gonna do, create a folder and shovel these in. Turn that off just temporarily so I can see what I'm working with now. Just gonna turn down the normal a little bit. I'm not going too crazy. Really just this. I'd usually say this would be your AO. If you're gonna run something like that. Don't worry, I can fix this. Hey, you're back. He's back. How you doing, Amy? want that straight capacity to be so crazy though. Got distracted drawing this sphere. Hope you made some good progress. Oh, got some ups. They aren't overly visible. I wish I could make that more visible, to be honest. For 1 second. No clue. What about how yours is going? Ira. There we go. You can get it to look. There you go, that's a bit better. Pinches it a little bit, so it's a bit more obvious. Alright, let me run this. And then I think I'm going to be moving on to now. I'm pretty happy with most of it. I think the extra details kind of fixes some of the areas that I'm not so happy about. Could probably, I think I want to fix the dust a bit better though. There. Alright, let me... So... Two back down. I mean, I'm fine with a little bit, but I just to be so. I didn't even do anything. Oh. Okay. We save and then we move to this. Man, it's taking me 2 hours to get here, and I haven't even done the bloody things. Freak out time! I think my whole PC's, crashing out a little bit right now. Alright, so we got paint version. Let's just quite the file. Yeah, this is like 400 meg itself. Got flat white. So, and then we can probably go like, what's it called, like Americana or something? Let me see if I can do this. Oops. What? Why does black look so much worse? Okay, don't take that out of context. The fucking, it's like cutting it. I mean, maybe just run like a... I don't care about the color there. Here's some really cool stuff. The fluff. Like, fully cuts it out. What the world? Why is this? Sorry, this this is really confusing me. I know what I need. I get it. This is really annoying me. Hold on. Whatever. I'm not too bothered about the color, just... Why is it beveled? Oh, it's the scale. There's so many. I see. Let me go like this. How do I do this? Yes, okay, here we go. I actually just got really lucky with that. Oops. Sorry, I'm just trying to get the colors. There we go. Oh, yeah, that's actually looking really good. Now, I'm gonna go black, but it just covers so little. Let's increase the balance. Increase the roughness as well. Thank you, Amy. Thank you. Sorry if I can't see for a second. I'm just trying to get the right colors. Ah! Sorry, I lost it. Awesome! Alright. I gotta do one more. Ruff, ruff. Okay, finally. They're gonna render them toxic. I literally, hold on. I'm gonna be back in like a second, but. How you doing, toxic? I'm just gonna be one so you guys can go to the bathroom. I'll leave this open, so if you're interested to see. Can I show this? I thought you guys could hear me, but apparently you guys couldn't. Anyway. So we've got this, we've got that, and now let me find one more. I'm gonna do a pattern, and then we're gonna do a base. Once again, we're gonna snag from here. How am I doing? I'm doing... This one's made me crash out a little bit, but I'm doing pretty well otherwise. How about yourself? Sorry, 1 second. Oh, these are both turned off, I see. Or do I just not want that and I just want to go a turn? Right, let me just say this. I'm doing decent. We're just working on some projects because it's holidays right now, so just ultimately trying to wondering what was going on. So I'm just trying to make the most of the time that I have. Really, I could run like a Celtic sort of thing. Oh, under it. What do we think of something like that? Run like that. So I wish I could get some yeah, how about you, Toxic? There you go, now we got like a sort of like a warp, so it's not just like a flat thing. Looks dope, thank you, thank you. I mean, that's the goal, however, have I approached it? There's just been so many issues. What's going on? Ah, I'm doing the wrong one. Oh, so that's why the whole time I've been doing that, which has been really confusing me. What you been up to though, Toxic? How you been? So I am playing around with it all, but we've got like this that we could run. It's like a couple like things. Very easy now to just adjust. Celtic wave. That wave's not half bad. and be relatively realistic. That's quite cool. That is actually really cool. And now I'm gonna have the second guessing where I'm just like, oh, now everything looks cool. The fleur-de-lis was very popular back then. Albeit maybe not Viking time, but medieval time, yes. I believe the Substance Painter icon. That's quite cool. And my ornamental shit. Watch out, flammable. Nuclear, watch out, danger! Actually quite cool. Chevron style. Actually, it's from one of my projects, I swear almost. I made. Would not. I actually was really happy with the swirl. I think I might run that swirl. Although originally I didn't really want to, I think realistically it's probably one of the most realistic ones. That raven. I wish I had that raven on me. But that'll do, I think. I'm a Warfitch, to be honest, and I think we're pretty good there. A bit of height to it. Just the black one. A bit of height to it, or you know. Look at this. A bit. A bit more yellowy tinge into it. There we go, I think I'm pretty happy with all of these. I wish I could do that, Raven. To preface what I'm referring to, Amy's referring to Toxic. A lot of ones I've seen have these cool ravens and shit, but I couldn't find any that I could like snag. So oh well. But to be honest, it wasn't too realistic, so I guess I can take that W, I guess. At least I'm sticking to realism. Me adjust these, however. Trace, dude, you say that like I can do that. I think you misunderstand my abilities, Amy, on as in pen tool. I don't think you can trace in pen tool actually with this stuff. Yeah, as an illustrator. Oh, I don't even think I have Illustrator. I do have an Illustrator type thing, but I mean, I can try. I just don't think I'd be able to do any good. Like, I do not use... The only pen tools I do is 3D pen tools. Inkscape. I would not know how to use Inkscape. I'm a designer. Inkscape, I think I've seen it before and it was too confusing. Can't be fucked. I think like a technical sense I could run like a... I just don't think I can do it. To be completely honest. These are hard. Like, I haven't done this since fucking UB, you gotta understand. How the fuck do I... Yeah, like, adding all those, like, there's such a time consuming. Me. Can't hold out. Hold out. Wait, what would alt be for? I can fix these, I'm just, what happened? I'm just using a different thing. I'll fix them later. It's just so much. I think I can, if I want, I'll just use a node tool. Oh, fuck me. I do not use any fucking program. There we go. I could do this, but I don't know. Oops. A second. I gotta be honest, I don't think this is worth me doing. It will take me too long because I don't know how to use... Like, I effectively would be having to learn how to do it all. Nerd. Hey, I tell you, I've never been one to use these tools. Unfortunately. I think it'd be cool. But, never been really good enough. I think. Literally too lazy. Well, I mean, it's late at night and I don't really want to work on it for too long. Like, I want to do 3 realistic and 1 stylized, and I've already got that, so it's more like... I've met my quota for what I'm actually wanting to do. Yeah, I think it's just gonna take too long. If I was willing to spend an extra, like, 3 hours, I would do it. But that's probably what I'd plot up to, how long it would take for me to get it all. 2 hours, maybe. Because I haven't used this or to maybe. I don't know. I don't think I'll be bothered though. I think the last time I used it was last year, that program, and then the last time before that I used the program would have been first year UB. So, 2021. That's pretty much it. Since I really used Vector program. I don't really know Vector programs are. And then that was only in those classes. Never got taught it earlier. So I don't know Vector really too well. Hey, not my fault. Well, Vector just doesn't really translate too well generally. To what I'm sort of trying to do. If I had a long time, I would do it maybe. But I need to move on to my next thing. Anyway, let me render these out, but I think before then, it's fine. Textures. I still need to do my stylized, but I'm going to do that under a different file because there's way too much shit going on. Oh, right. I don't need to fight though. I forgot that I'm doing PBR for these, so it's not... It's like one thing. Back in Unity, we only have 3 twos. But I have no padding. I export the fucking height again. There we go. Now we're talking, that looks good. These fucking folders give me PTSD. program, Maya, sometimes when you make a folder in Maya, it completely, like, bricks the folder, and then you cannot delete it. That really frustrates me. The fact that I've run into it so many times. Pissing. Yeah, I'd be pissing. A little bit. A little bit. Emissive. I hope I wasn't being emissive. Not 100% with the colors, but I think it's fine. Ah, oh, shit. That's what I was gonna do. Here's what I would. Is it just this? No. Oh, here we go. Giving it a bit of variety. Little bit of hidden variety that I think is always worth doing. Too much. I'll tone this one down a bit, I think. I gotta do for everything. Then I can do randoms. That's fine. Random seed. Oh, just a bit more damage. Okay, so that works, I guess. Export. Awesome. I won't save those changes. I change a bit. I'm not gonna fully do this today. I think I'll do this tomorrow, but. Oh, let me see something. Question mark, I'm searching up Brad Pitt. Oh, sorry. Okay, I mean, this is like what we're working with, bear in mind, so this is why I feel like I've done a pretty good job. Something cool that I can do. This out. Grab these. Should all apply. Most of them will. I'm not too sure if everything will, because sometimes it doesn't. It's in your naming conventions. Let's see. Oh, they actually did a really good job. They did a really good job, actually. I did. Mind. Boom. Got everything in. And my Hermeset. Oops. They're not. Ah, I did. That's not it there. Noiser is kind of annoying. I keep feeling that they moved it. Great for when you're going like this. Turn up the occlusion. Great for getting a nice visual. And the other alternative is running. Let me try something. Let me see. I want to try something. Yeah. This is a test. IFS. Oh, that's what. Oh. Oh, where did I get these from? Oh, that's cool. I have those, but I... Do I have the same fucking thing? Hold on. Oh, that fucker, dude. I already got the same folder. Did I? Where would I have added them? Wait, what was this? Oh, fab, here we go. What would this look like? This changed quite a lot. That's interesting. Let me... There we go. It's probably better just run something like that. It's not tile it like a trillion times. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh my fucking god. That's mean. There's gonna be some really good ones here. That's pretty good. Well, that's meant to be. It's like that, almost. Phony. really cool looking renders. This isn't the greatest, but it's a pretty good job, honestly. Oh no, call me crazy. Otherwise, there's a different run. What's like? Not too much of a fan, to be honest. Yeah, Bones. Just realized what you meant. That'd be kind of cool. This wouldn't look right, would it? No. I'm surprised I don't have more mud. No thank you. Half bad. Okay. You mean no? What do you mean? What do I mean? Oh no, it's there for me. This is what I got. Something is wrong. Oh really? I can see them if that means anything. Wait, really? Just refresh the page, see if that fixes it. Yes, it is really weird. It's fine now. That's good. Really cool that you can like turn off casting shadows there. Yeah. You can always run some real cool stuff. I think that's quite cool. Oh, Amy. Perfect. 2048 TXG. Let's say the 3 million triangles. So. Oh, I've actually forgotten. Yeah, I think I've genuinely forgotten. I'm sorry. What are you doing? Okay, sorry, I might need to stream now. I've genuinely forgotten what I was gonna say. But anyway, I think I'm gonna end stream now. I forgot what I was gonna say. But yeah. Thank you guys all for watching. I don't remember what I was gonna mention. Oh, where's my camera gone? Anyway, that's pretty good. I'm probably gonna finish. I don't know. I'll show you guys the results tomorrow. I think I'm not gonna be. What do you mean what? But I don't think I'm gonna do them tonight. It's getting late. Anyway, you guys all have a good one, and we'll catch you guys later. See ya.